Welcome back, everybody. This is Brian Kirk with Eat, Smile, Beat, taking the road less travel with another episode of Cost of Living In. Today we are doing the Central American country of El Salvador. El Salvador is the 53rd episode in our series. It's got a population of 6,338,193, a land area of 20,720 square kilometers, and they average 306 people per square kilometer. Capital of El Salvador is San Salvador, and the average person makes $503.64 a month after taxes. The family of four estimated monthly costs are $3,299.50 without rent, and a single person's estimated monthly costs are $933.80 without rent. So we're already behind. We start with restaurants. All these numbers are in US dollar, all of it on the metric system. And this is all available for you to look at www.numbeo.com, numbeo.com, www.numbeo.com. All these numbers are from there. I have nothing to do with them. They are all entered by people who live in El Salvador or San Salvador, or people who have been there recently. Okay, so let's start with a meal in restaurants. And a meal in an inexpensive restaurant will cost you $10. Meal for two people in a mid-range restaurant, 3 courses, will cost you $37.50. Meal at McDonald's or equivalent combo meal will cost you $7.50. And yes, there are McDonald's in El Salvador. Domestic beer, 0.5 liter draft, $2. And some of the beers you will find in El Salvador are Cadeo La Negra, Cadeo Cerguera IPA, Cadeo Roja, Cadeo La Calabaza, Cadeo Wapa, Cadeo Mera Belga, Pilsner Oktoberfest, Civar Magica, Cadeo Lupe Reyes, Brew Revolutionary, Miracle IPA, and they have a bunch of other ones, but those are the top 10. Imported beer, 0.33 liter bottle, $3.50. Cappuccino regular, $3.32. Coke Pepsi, 0.33 liter bottle, $1.05. Water in a 0.33 liter bottle, 96 cents. All restaurants aren't too expensive. You can get by there if you were someone that lived from North America coming to stay there, or digital nomad, or someone who's just staying there on holidays. You'll be doing very well on a Western salary. Milk markets. Let's take a look at the markets. Milk regular $1.96 for a liter. Loaf of fresh white bread, 500 grams, $1.72. Rice white, 1 kilo, $1.44. Eggs regular, 1 dozen, $3.05. Local cheese, 1 kilo, $6.41. Chicken fillets, 1 kilo, $5.23. Beef rounds, 1 kilo, or equivalent back leg red meat, $10.86. Apples, 1 kilo, $3.13. Bananas, 1 kilo, $1.69. Oranges, 1 kilo, $2.45. Tomatoes, 1 kilo, $2.75. Potato, 1 kilo, $2.46. Onion, 1 kilo, $2.17. A head of lettuce is going to cost you 96 cents. Water in a 1.5 liter bottle, $1.01, and you'll definitely be needing those. Bottle of wine mid-range, $15. Domestic beer, 0.5 liter bottle, $1.65. Imported beer, 0.33 liter bottle, $2.43. Cigarettes, 20 pack of Marlboro, $4. All in all, those items aren't too bad. They're mostly fairly affordable. Chicken's under $10, cheese under $7. Beef is $10.86, and that's one of the most expensive items other than a bottle of wine. And a bottle of wine isn't a necessity, so that's not too bad for what you're getting. Yeah, everything's pretty well priced, pretty averagely priced for lots of other places around the world. But with the cost of living being so high, you have to definitely hope that things would be a little lower, and we'll see that hopefully in the transportation section here. Transportation, one-way ticket, local transport, 35 cents, which is very affordable. Monthly pass, regular price, $25, pretty affordable with that as well. Taxi start, normal tariff, $4.50. Taxi every kilometer thereafter, $3.05. Taxi 1 hour waiting, $15. Gasoline's $1.07 a liter. Volkswagen Golf 1.4 90 kilowatt trendline or equivalent new car, $20,000. Toyota Corolla sedan 1.6 liter 97 kilowatt comfort or equivalent new car, $23,562.50. I definitely like seeing the transportation monthly cost being that low over $25. Now, you need to have something for your population to be getting around, and having affordable transportation, public transportation, to get around the city is very, very important, especially for finding work and visiting family and friends. With the cost of living being so high, you need to have the local transport to be lower so people can afford to get around. Utilities, basic. Electricity, heating, cooling, water, garbage for an 85 meter square apartment, $100. Mobile phone plan with calls, 10 gigabytes plus data, $16.89, and internet 60 megabytes per second or more, unlimited data, cable/DSL, $44.17. That's all pretty good. Mobile phone under $20, internet's under $50, and utilities is under $100, or just at $100. So those are all pretty affordable. We'll get to the rent in a few minutes, but with the average salary being $560, it's still a little too high in a lot of categories. Sports and leisure, fitness club monthly for one adult, not $29.83. Tennis court rental 1 hour on the weekend, $22.86. And cinema international release one seat, $5.75. Very affordable to see a movie. Preschool or kindergarten full day private monthly for one child, $16.83, $167.83, sorry, $167.83. Primary, international primary school yearly for one child, $4,680. We get to clothing. A pair of jeans, Levi's 501 or similar, $74. A summer dress at a chain store, $50. A pair of Nike running shoes mid-range, $103. And a pair of men's leather business shoes, $106. Now we get to the apartment rental costs. And remember, the average salary is $503.64. So apartment one bedroom in the city center, $860. Apartment one bedroom outside the city center, $600. So there's no way anyone can afford, on an average salary, the average cost to rent an apartment. Apartment three bedrooms in the city center, $1,260. Apartment three bedroom outside the city center, $980. Buy an apartment price per square meter to buy an apartment in the city center, $1,914.50. Price per square meter to buy an apartment outside the city center, $1,313 even. Like I said before, the average salary after tax is $503.64. And the mortgage interest rate in percentages yearly for 20-year fixed rate is 10.88. There have been 322 entries in the past 12 months by 32 different contributors. Last updated was in August. So unfortunately, the cost of living is very high for El Salvador, with the average salary being very low. So unfortunately, I would say that you need to have a really good job to do fairly well in El Salvador, or else you will be living without a house or without many of the basic amenities that you are used to. First of all, I'd like to thank everyone for subscribing lately. First, we get to 1,100, we'll do a contest to win some merchandise, Eat to My Own Beat merchandise. And until next time, keep eating to your own beat, take the road less traveled, and have a great day.